Opening escrow happens when an offer is accepted and a neutral third party is brought into the deal. This neutral third party will collect your initial deposit. They'll ensure that parties stay on their timelines, that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and they will see the transaction all the way to a close. During the contingency period, the buyer will perform their investigations of the property and the lender will confirm their value. During this process, the listing agent should be working with the home seller to answer any questions that may arise during this process. Requests for repairs are typically negotiated during the investigation contingency. During that contingency period, a buyer will complete their inspections and they may ask for certain things to be fixed by the seller or credits to be received by the seller before the close of escrow. It's necessary that a listing agent understands what may or may not be reasonable to help the seller work through these items and also negotiate with the buyer's agent during this period. A great listing agent will ensure that the transaction stays on track and hits milestones by being proactive throughout the entire process. It's super important for the listing agent to follow along and be proactive when working with the buyer's agent in getting through the necessary timelines and answering questions that the buyers may have with the seller. If a seller has agreed to a buyer's request for repairs, it's necessary for those repairs to be completed prior to the close of escrow. A buyer will complete a final walkthrough within 5 days before the close of escrow to ensure that all of that work has actually been done by the seller. A great listing agent will prepare the seller for the closing documents and the signing process by sitting down with them to discuss final numbers and answering any last questions that the seller may have. Although the seller will be signing documents with a notary, the listing agent will always be available to answer any questions that may come up.